Pot calls the kettle black, calls the kettle burnt, calls her mad. Kettle reminds the pot that we've both been burned on the same stove, that the parts of our bodies that are layered in soot were scorched by the same hands. Kettle tells Pot that she still boils water, holds the hot breath of a white man's tongue, endures the slow simmer of a white woman's allyship, and still, we make something beautiful. Pot calls the kettle wicked, and Kettle says no, but says she's so magical she burned the hand of the last man who tried to pour himself a piece of her. Says she's so black, she is everything. So black, she is the beginning. She is the first thing someone finds home in when they wake up in the morning. Says, ain't that what it means to be black? To have the world go up in flames around you and still be sanctuary for someone, saving men who lost themselves the night before, saving men who curse our names but forget his mama is made of steel too. And now the pot has no words but calls the kettle bitter, but loves the glass pan, the fine china, loves all the exotic shit white men put behind glass casings, loves how fragile things not made of steel can be. But this isn't about the pot or the pan. This is about the kettle, the black woman, how she pours herself across the earth, but no one bats an eye when the water disappears. We give ourselves to men who never love us, but they say we are difficult, too hard to break. How we, the kettle, praise this pot, this man for all the water he holds. How we are the only ones who do not call him monster when the water boils over, because we know this heat, this white flame, hot enough to make any of us explode. We are the first ones to make noise when the world goes up in flames, but they say the earth was saved by the man who heard her scream. Pot calls the kettle black, and Kettle says yes, but says you best remember you black too. The next time they bring a fire to your neck, they burn black bodies on the stake and the stove. Pot calls the kettle black, and Kettle says, bitch, I might be. Says, nuck if you buck. Then says, wipe me down. Kettle says, yes, my nigga, I be black, I be mad, and I boiled the last man down to his bones when he tried to test me. Pot calls the kettle black, and Kettle says, hell yes. But don't say my name as if you ain't ever been burnt too.
She did that. Microphone check 1, 2. If you can hear me out there, let me pause this real quick. If you can hear me out there and YouTube land, hit a 1 or a 2 in the chat. A 1 in the chat. Let's go with 1 today. 1 in the chat. Hoping everybody's having a great Saturday night. We are going to have a good show tonight. It's going to be all the way live. I'm first going to go over, believe it or not, brothers having to put up with racism all over the world. Like to kick a shout out before I get started, though. Kay Brown is in the house. Brina West is in the house. Feisty Black Tina is in the house. Mistress Newbie up in the clouds doing her thing. Here we go. This is, by the way, this is called Patterns of Behavior. And what I'm going to go over today is the everlasting fug around and find out theory that for some reason, unfortunately, men in our community basically love. We love to find out. And I want to show you better than tell you what's going down. But before we do that, I want you to listen to the racial abuse this young soccer player, very talented man, has to put up with. Here we go.
This is Real Madrid star forward Vinicius Jr. With the Brazil national team, the 23-year-old tried to hold back tears after the constant abuse he has suffered on the world stage of professional sports. Here's a sample.
Listen closely. These are actually slurs. What you're saying is slurs right here. This is slur. That's terrible. So basically, what you're seeing is slurs being hurled towards this young talented soccer player. And there's a couple things that are going to probably blow your mind. I'm going to say right now. One of them is that basically you would think that the Black manosphere would worry or focus energy on the racism their own brethren have to endure on a daily basis. But if you were to go over to their channels, you would see very little of that, a very little fight for human rights in general, and especially for their brethren. And I mean brethren, I mean their other men, other Black men that want to be happy in life. Marcy D's in the house. So it's funny to me and strange to me that the very next person they hurl epithets at or derogatory, let's call it derogatory names, is the only women that ever supported them with consistency. Now, this is where it's going to get a little complicated. Did you know that there is a bigger fight for racism against Black men? Hear me out here. This is going to be very interesting. Did you know that there are more people of other races fighting against racism against Black men than there are Black men fighting against racism against Black men? Do you want to know why that is? If you do, hit a 1 in the chat. If you really want to know why. Let me tell you why anyway. Go over to the Manosphere and they'll tell you everything you need to know. It's one of the most counterproductive, toxic environments you can be in, which brings out counterproductive and toxic men. That's why. One of the most counterproductive elements that has to do with racial equality I've ever seen has been over there in the Black manosphere. The only thing they have in common is they're Black. They have no pride in themselves or others, definitely no pride in their women. And there's probably right now more men and women of other races fighting against racism than Black men themselves. I mean, that's just something to think about. That is just something to think about. And here comes the trolls, and goodbye, troll. Anyway, it's funny. It's funny that happens. And I hope that troll brings that same energy to court. Anyway, let me keep going. That I thought I didn't know it was you, huh, bro? Yep. Anyway, that is one of the points I needed to make about this is we have real Black men that are good Black men going against racism daily. And instead of Black men supporting him, they tend to support men like this.
Tonight at 5, an Indianapolis man is under arrest. And what
Let me
police are
pause this
calling
for
one
1
of the
second
worst-
because I want to make sure the volume's on tap. There we go.
worst cases of child pornography they have ever seen.
Yeah, and now they're concerned there could be more victims out there. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Karen Kemble in for Felicia Lawrence.
And I'm Anne-Marie Tiernan. Detectives say they found more than 10,000 illegal images on the man's electronic devices.
As our Chase Howell explains, this was in connection to an investigation from last year. Chase?
IMPD says it was at this house on Adams Street where they arrested 32-year-old Andre Brewer on Thursday. Police say this stemmed from an arrest in July of 2023 for alleged child molestation. SWAT along with IMPD were positioned outside a home on Adams Street Thursday to arrest Andre Brewer, who detectives believe was in possession of 10,000 or more images in
That is crazy. Keep listening.
videos of child pornography.
This case in particular, it wasn't
10,000. Oh my God,
just
listen.
the number, but the type of images that were being depicted that our detectives had to go through and see these. For them to say that this is the worst case of child pornography they've seen is absolutely heartbreaking and incredible.
Nearly 10 months ago, court documents show Brewer was charged with 4 counts of child molestation.
Wow. That's crazy. Look at the ages.
1 count of child exploitation.
I can tell you they were young. I don't really want to get into the ages. I think part of us being a little bit vague on this is that we don't want to highlight the gruesomeness of it.
Police say when they
Oh, that means this is pretty bad coming from, some guys who've been out on the job for a while. Here we go.
arrested him on those charges, they seized multiple electronic devices from him.
It's hard work. These detectives have to look at despicable images, and it's necessary in order to make a case against someone who should not be on the streets of Indianapolis or any city.
Online Marion County jail records show Brewer was released on bond less than a month later. But although
That's crazy. How that happens, I do not know.
he was released, IMPD says they kept investigating him. And according to detectives, that's how they found the thousands of illegal images on his alleged devices, throwing him back in jail.
Man. I mean, come on. But this all ties in. This is all going to tie in. I mean, this is going far beyond the I know somebody must have known he was doing this.
Hoping that with him in jail right now, that he won't be able to victimize any other children now or ever in the future.
Reporting in Indianapolis, Chase Howell, 13 News.
Man, I should have put this on our next, Dusty's video. Damn. I may have to do
All
it.
right, thanks, Chase. IMPD says Marion County Prosecutor's Office charged Brewer with 9 counts of possession of child pornography with aggravating factor. Police also say there is always a possibility there are more victims.
Now remember, Nesto had a little bit of some on his things. Maybe not as bad. I don't think anything's as bad as this, but let's keep that in mind now.
You feel that your child may be a victim of child abuse or neglect, you can call DCS. That number is 1-800-800-5556.
An Uber ride on the south
Now this is crazy. This is more thing. Here we go.
side, Chicago.
Brothers just got to keep finding out.
1,000 times, so no big deal.
But he had no idea that the woman he picked up was in trouble.
No, you finna shoot up the car.
Shoot up the car.
Yeah.
What the?
Her ex-boyfriend went rat-tat-tat on his car.
Wow.
That was the beginning of
Always ex-boyfriends, I'm telling you. It's funny because these are the same dudes that are out there saying, black women ain't this and that. Well, if that's so, then why do you always? Then what's with all the emotion? What's all the emotion? Why are you popping caps? Here we go.
frantic 15 minutes.
A TSR exclusive. That Uber driver telling his story only to the Shade Room.
Kind of panicked. I didn't know what to do.
The chaos didn't stop there. What happened when they thought they got away, and why the safety of Uber drivers are now in question. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates.
That is just crazy. This is crazy.
John Williams has been an Uber driver for about 2 years now, and the goal has always been for him to make enough money to open up his own trucking company. But he was almost
You
robbed
know how
of
much Ubering you have to do to open up your own trucking company? To own a truck is a
that dream and his life after he took an Uber ride in the south side of Chicago, Garfield Park. The passenger's name was Diamond.
It was just a frantic situation. I was just trying to get through it.
And it was all caught on dash cam. Passenger Diamond hops into the car and immediately starts looking back. You can see the concern in Williams' eyes. He says that something was off as soon as she opened the door.
Diamond.
Go, go, go. You finna shut up the car.
She told me to.
Damn, sooner or later, they're going to have a new kind of Uber, a getaway Uber for Black women. I'm serious. A getaway Uber, you know, after you tell your boyfriend that's it or whatever, you got to get in an Uber real quick. The Uber's got to at least be like you know, something fast.
Go, go, go. He get ready to shoot. What the? What is that? What the is that?
You know what it is.
What the was that?
You know what it is.
At the car.
For what?
Let me call the police.
And if you squint, you can see the suspect in the distance, his dark silhouette with a gun in hand running toward the car.
Is that crazy or what? Man, I mean, just to think, I mean, it's one thing it's one thing to shoot at somebody, but knowing that you're risking your freedom over the lack of impulse control is ridiculous. Here we go.
Kind of panicked. I didn't know what to do. And, you know, in that area, in the hood, you know, the streets are so narrow and you got these big mountain speed bumps and you know, the stop signs, everybody runs stop signs.
While Diamond calls 911, they try flagging a Chicago police officer who races by. No luck.
You know the guy?
Yes.
Your boyfriend?
No, my ex.
She did call the police. The cops told us to wait. I think we was at a Dollar General on one of the main streets. And we sat there for 5 minutes.
That's where they heard more gunshots and realized it was safer to just drive. She says she wants to tip him.
I'm gonna tip you. But
Where you going?
I'm gonna go home.
Look, we got to get out of here. We just can't sit here and wait on the police because ain't no telling what the police, you know, Chicago police, they take their time. She like, take me to my cousin's house and
Damn.
Updated the address in the app and I took her to her cousin's house and dropped off. And she said, I'm sorry this happened. And she got
Yeah, he's probably one of the most involved fathers too. Shout out to Feisty Black Tina. Feisty Black Tina says this. That was wrong as hell to put the Uber driver in danger like that. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. That wasn't cool, but she should at least warn him earlier. Like, I think we need to go now. Who knows? Maybe she didn't know he was going to get off like that. You know, conscious mind love in the house. Here we go.
out the car and I just went on my next ride.
She wasn't crying or anything like that.
Everybody roasted her on TikTok because he said she was laughing. She didn't take it seriously. I think it was a situation where, you know, people, they have like a nervous smile. I think it was one of those type deals because she was shook. She was shook up. We both were shook up.
Williams says that he didn't want to lose his Uber privileges. He relies on.
Is this what, you know, Black women get to look forward for? Is this the protection and provision that Black women get to look forward to in our community? Is this, where's the deal? I don't see what the deal is. Kevin Samuels always talks about, you know, oh yeah, this is a bad deal. This is a bad. Well, look at this bad deal. An ill-tempered dude right here.
Wanted to make ends meet. He never reported the incident. Instead, though, posting the dash camera video on TikTok where it blew up.
I was like, okay, I didn't get hit. The car didn't get hit. She didn't get hit. I just let it be. And Uber called me and they wanted me to file a report, and I filed a report with Uber, and that was it, man.
He got a response saying, quote, "Hi, John. We would like to gather your perspective on this trip as we're investigating this report. An investigator should be reaching out to you shortly," end quote. Yeah,
Uber should have a new feature that says that you can, you know, a passenger can, there's a question that says, are you in danger? And the passenger says, yes. You can still pick them up if you want, right? But, you know, you say, call 911, and then you have to drive around the corner, pick them up. You just know that when you pick them up, you're not staying. You're not going to sit there and hobnob and ask them what's going on. You're going to leave.
Hasn't heard back from anyone just yet.
I'm just fortunate nobody got hurt, man. You know, to all my fellow Uber drivers, just got to be on the lookout.
It is a thing. In 2022, it got violent in an Uber in South Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, remember now, that dude shot at her twice. Dude shot at them twice. That is the problem. That's the pattern of behavior that is going to keep us where we are. How can you say, oh, the man's holding us down, but we holding a gun and shooting at women? How's that work? How in the world does that work? You know, let me keep going here. Let me keep going. I got more for you. Let me go to this one. I'm going to skip that other one. So this is the newest on Diddy real quick.
Okay, so 35 minutes past the hour now, and we are learning more about the sex trafficking raids on mansions belonging to Sean Diddy Combs.
What is this? What is this sex trafficking thing? Diddy, I'm speaking to Diddy for a minute here. And I'm saying like this, bro, it's bad enough you've been doing it all your life. Number one, that's a shitty thing. But you would think you would at least slow down. They found so much shit at his house. It is shameful. They found guns with the serial numbers shaved off. They found hella porn. Okay. And this is somebody that in the Black community was reveled. This is somebody who's in the Black community that was respected, that was seen as an icon. And look at him now. And here's the funny thing. People will still defend him. They will still defend him. They will still say, oh, yeah, Diddy, Diddy didn't do the 150 things they're saying that he did. It's the man. Come on now. Come on now. Think about it. How does that work? They're doing it right. They did it with R. Kelly. Okay, they did it with Tory Lanez. They're even doing it with Ernesto. Come on. There's a point where you have to understand that pattern of behavior of supporting straight out gangsters and criminals is not going to help the community at all. It's not. And we're not going to do a long thing on Diddy. I'm just making him an example. That's all he needs to be. It's like, come on, he did this to himself. He did this to himself. Welcome New Diamond in the house. Don't blame anybody else. There's a point where you have to say to yourself, when something bad happens to you and some policies or laws, do something you don't like, you have to say to yourself, look in the mirror, something, I shouldn't have been caught doing all the shit I did. That's what you men need to do, but you do not do it. If anything, you double down and you get worse. Next thing you know, you're in a courtroom. And the next thing you know, you keep it up anyway, even though you might have been given the slip in the courtroom because they will give you a break. And then next thing you know, you got bars in front of you, just like Ernesto. So this man right here on the screen, he really thinks, he got away with the Cassie stuff because all he did, she filed a suit. And this is the funny thing. It took a complaint, somebody to file a civil suit against him. Okay. And now the House of Cards is on its way down, folks. It's on its way down. It's not going any. He ain't coming back from this. Come on. I know everybody thinks R. Kelly was a small fit. No, same thing's going to happen. And I guarantee you, it's the mentality of nothing's going to happen to me. That's what they're thinking. Nothing's going to happen to me. I'm going to keep just committing all these crimes, and they do. Patterns of behavior. They could have been, it's bad enough probably what they did in the past. Okay, it gets worse. It gets worse than that. Let me see if I can get to the part where, okay.
At age 17, then you had a suit in February, another suit in March.
Look at them.
If
Back
they
it
go
up.
forward with this trial, where the raids happen in LA and the raids happen in Miami, the trial comes in New York?
Well, the Southern District is the one that's probably orchestrating everything right now. So everything that's coming
Man,
out.
he's a hip hop cop, by the way. It's crazy. Yeah, Brina West, you broke it down perfectly. First, Diamond says, he's not my icon. And then, yep, Brina West, got to reap what you sow, but their egos grows with their pockets. Exactly. And they don't have room to humble themselves and clean up their act. Bars. You nailed it. He had the whole world. It gets crazy. Let me not even, I don't want to even, break the surprise. Conscious Mind Love breaks it down. These loser black people like Boosie and all of them defending him will never get it. Bars. The most annoying group on the planet, what is there to defend? Bars. Put them out. Yeah, put them out of the community. Bars. Unfortunately, Conscious Mind Love, there's way too many of them right now. Way too many.
Out of this case is going to come from New York. Even though it's in Miami, even though it's in LA or whatever it is, they're going to take over. The Southern District is going to take. They
I don't care about how it's being handled. We all know that. Let's get to the part.
But I haven't seen him in years. But right now, it's got to be bothering him. He's.
Yeah, of course it's bothering him. Where's the J-Lo part? Where's the J-Lo part? I don't want to go past the pit. Okay, here's that. See, he's a freaking criminal. If you look at his, if anybody with a record like he has, the only thing that's different is he has money. That's the only thing that's different. That's crazy to me. Let me go on to the next thing. This is more of an I told you so quick segment. It's about
Okay, let's
Common.
be honest. This
First of all,
relationship.
let me preface this. I have to tell you one thing. I really thought Common, and he still is a very talented actor and artist. But he's just not. I told you guys when we had our players video live stream that it's very hard to outgrow that. He didn't try to give her the ring because he wanted to get married. He was trying to give her the ring to maintain control over her because she found out he cheated. That's why he gave her the ring, which is, believe it or not, unfortunately, about like 30% of the reason why men give women rings, or gifts, or propose to them because they messed up somehow. Unfortunately, love's just not love. Let's put it this way: it's a large commodity these days, and it's just not around that much. The New Diamond breaks it down like this: I'm just like a white woman. I will become a mistress in the distress. I call the police if a ninja breathes the wrong way. So anyway, then let's see.
Proposed to her. Y'all know how the streets have been warning Jennifer about Common and saying that he's a player. Well,
look, I respect Common's skills, but I would not want him to propose to any of my friends. That's for sure.
Looks like Jennifer was playing.
He doesn't take relationships seriously. He just doesn't. And it's prevalent in our community. It's like you wonder. It's funny the way that men express themselves online on how bad women are, but they don't even want the women in the first place. They are closer. The men are closer to men. Men have a closer relationship with other men, especially in the manosphere, than they do anyone else. It's sadly amazing.
playing the long game after all, and she ended up playing the player. And get this, Common is
She didn't play the player. She just got out at the perfect time. She did not play the player. He'll be fine. Trust me. He was, I mean, remember now, she let him go because he cheated.
not taking this well because he's used to being the one doing to breaking up and not the one
He's
broken.
the one used to being able to cheat. And you know that he probably cheated on all of his women. All of it. It's just, I don't know why the difference is between him and other men is that he likes to put on this facade of monogamy. Like he loves this woman so much and he's a one-woman man and he keeps doing this shit. But basically at the end of the day, he a hoe. That's just it.
Broken up with. Just when we thought that this relationship was drama-free, this happened. But wait, there's more because the streets are now saying that Common cheated on Jennifer and that's why
See what I mean? See what I mean? What? So that's a pattern of behavior. A pattern of behavior. What are you supposed to do with that? I mean, and Common's a handsome guy. Some guys say women say I look like Common, you know? No, men say I look like Common too. So, hey, I would love Common to be a good guy. Nope, doesn't happen. Doesn't happen.
she dumped him. Chili, y'all hold on to your lace fronts because this drama is about to get wild.
We even have the same beard. Holy shit. Bro, why do you have to be such a hoe? You're making us brothers look bad. Here, let me keep it going.
I'm in a relationship that is one of the most beautiful.
So he does all this and then he cheats on her. Listen to this.
Met in life.
And then in life, all this compliments and he can't stay loyal for shit. It ain't that. So a woman is supposed to be fit, feminine, friendly, and then don't forget the point of let dude cheat in peace. Patterns of behavior.
She's smart. She loves God. She has something real down to earth about her. She's talented. But I set my standard kind of high because she had to have an EGOT. She had to win an Oscar on her first movie.
See, he's saying all that stuff, and she is a wonderful woman, but he doesn't mean it. I think he doesn't. I think this is his form of clout chasing. I really do. I really do. He thinks that is clout chasing. I didn't say everybody else thought it was clout chasing, but he does. You think I'm all the way done with everything. Guess what? I got more for you. I got more patterns of behavior.
How can I say this? So there's a guy, he calls himself a pastor, a man of God.
Pastor in the house. What a joke. Here we go.
Has 10 wives. He's been lying to everybody. Put it up full mass.
I wonder if that is Pastor. Probably is.
This individual posed as a pastor. He would specifically target Black churches and Black women. Orlando Coleman, this is according to the allegation, a man accused of serial bigamy in Houston.
Serial 10 wives, folks. It's leading us right into, you know who.
Who posed as a pastor. Sometimes he would pose as a bishop. Gave himself a promotion. He would go to small Black churches around the country. He has now been sentenced to 3 years in prison after it was found that he, in fact, had at least 10 wives whom he married for financial gain. Now, that's the part. It was a manipulation.
That's the new, and ladies, I'm trying to warn you right now, this is going to be the new scam. This is going to be the new scam. Black men know that Black women want to get married. Common did a very similar thing. He did not want to get married because he wanted to get married. He wanted to get married to have access to Jennifer's world. And he cheated on her. And he thought that would be, he doesn't care about marriage anyway, so might as well just say, hey, let's get married. This is the new thing. This is the new fad that's going to be popping. Men marrying women for money. Not women marrying men for money. No, the gold digger theory has reversed because now in our community, more of the women are making just as much or more than the men are. So they start doing stuff like this. 10 wives. Let's listen a little bit more.
Manipulation from day one. So Vanessa Goosen, an assistant district attorney in Harris County, Texas, who prosecuted the 51-year-old Orlando Coleman, told the New York Times that investigators believe his first marriage in 2001, in 2001, he traveled to states including Delaware, Texas, Kentucky, Nebraska, Pennsylvania, Iowa, North Carolina, Virginia, and others to find his victims after that. Okay? Now, I'm going to give everyone a bit of information. Put up the picture full mass. Okay. You see the open face gold tooth? Those of you who are unaware of what this means, please understand the open face gold tooth sitting on the side and you're smiling on the side is the international I want to be a sugar daddy symbol. Now, this is the manipulation.
Oh, man.
Because he would create a fantasy world and then financially benefit himself over time. All right.
So if that's, it's funny how men in our community talk about how black women emasculate them. And here's this dude acting as if he's a sugar baby. No, we emasculate ourselves, fellas. That's what's going down. If you feel like women are emasculating you, that's not the point. You're just mad because they stood up to you. That's all that is. I mean, if you can be emasculated at all, that's your problem, nobody else's. Let me keep this going. I mean, this is crazy here. Do I want to do that one? I don't know if I want to do this one. Let me see. Okay. Let me put it back here for a minute.
Hello? Ooh, child.
If you don't already know, we got KG, Kendra G in the house.
Underwater? What kind of Wi-Fi plan is this? Hello? Ooh, child. You got it together, boo?
I'm trying.
I
Can you
heard
hear me
you,
now?
but I can't see you.
Oh, wait.
Okay,
Let
this
me
is better. Okay, this is good. I think we
Is
did.
better?
Yes. What's your name, babe?
De Niro.
Oh, you know what? Can you take your Bluetooth off and just talk to me directly? Is that
His name is De Niro. Oh my God. New Diamond says this about, she breaks it down like this. That's why they are angry and dangerous. I heard a man say that women's rights went too far. I also had a black man tell me he's used to a woman taking care of him. Well, bye. Go find her. Exactly. Brina West says this. They've been doing it. They get away with it because of the stigma that black women have. Black women should date down. They are nothing more than gold diggers, and that's the truth. Bars. Then Darnell says, it sounds like pimping using the lover boy method. Bars. Exactly. Exactly, Darnell. Here we go.
possible?
Let me see. All right, let me see if you can hear me good. Can you hear me good now?
I can hear you.
Okay,
but
let me stop it right there. Let me tell you, this is really a confusing background because he's got a pearl, very feminine headboard, but with masculine type, bedspreads. That's very interesting. Either he's at a woman's house, either he's staying at a woman's house, or who knows? Jizzy says this, my cousin had a woman take care of him for 22 years. she had his baby too. Yep. Yep. So Jizzy, you're proving our point here. Our point here is that why are these men out here complaining about women being gold diggers, but men gold dig just as much, if not more? Here we go.
You have to hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, let's see if this works. What's your name?
De Niro. Can you hear me now?
Yes, De Niro. Okay. De Niro. You ready?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this
We know that's not his real name.
phone. So
You off to the side like we in a music video. Can you shift it over? There you go.
yeah.
That's right. Shout out to Pastor Sharp. That's my new pastor who is getting me together, make sure I go to heaven so I don't be messing with y'all. All right, here we go. De Niro, where you calling us from?
Calling from Little Rock. Let me fix my phone. Somebody say my phone falls. Can you hear me?
Sometimes CBC can be hella funny. I'm telling you. Here we go.
I can hear you, De Niro.
I had to clean my screen because
Yeah, whatever, dude.
somebody said my
Put
screen.
that damn phone down, De Niro, before I pass out again.
All right, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can see and
Damn.
hear you.
Come on.
All right.
De Niro, where you calling us from?
Little Rock.
Little Rock. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 41.
41. What you do for a living?
I drive garbage trucks.
Okay. Drive garbage trucks. You have any kids?
What did he?
You have any kids, De Niro?
It was just fine. Why did he mess with the? Why did he mess?
We have one child that's 3?
Yes.
Okay. Why you not with the mother?
It just didn't work out. You know, we was ready to get married. We was on our way. But infidelity and things like that, I guess we outgrew each other. We were no longer compatible.
Who cheated?
It wasn't me.
That took a hell of a long time for him to say that. I don't know if I believe him, but let's keep it going.
How'd you find out?
Patterns, things switched up.
Patterns, okay. Let's see.
Such as, we nosy. Give us the game so we can know, so we don't fall for it one day.
I mean, hey, I'm sure she'll probably see this one day or whatever. Somebody probably put up on it because we ain't Facebook friends. But I mean, me and her cool right now. So even to just get in depth like that, I don't want to.
Okay, we won't bring up her whole past. Let's keep going. This is De Niro, Little Rock, 41, drives garbage trucks, has a 3-year-old. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
September the 9th, Virgo.
Virgo. All right. So what type of woman you looking for now?
Really, you know, I already experienced a lifetime of hell. I need somebody that's gonna bring me peace. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I wonder why he experienced a lifetime of hell. Let's find out.
You know, I need a glimpse of heaven while I'm here on earth.
Who gave you a lifetime of hell?
Yeah, who gave you a lifetime of hell?
No, it's just my life period. I did 18 years in prison.
Let's find out why.
You went, whoa. When did you go to prison? You was in jail for 18 years?
I got locked up 4 days after my prom, a few weeks before graduation. I went in at the age of 18, got out at 36.
So you only been out of jail for 3 years?
No, 5 years.
Okay. So a couple things. What did you do to go to jail for 18 years?
I did 18 years in prison for a murder charge somebody else committed.
Yeah, right. Okay.
That somebody else committed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're supposed to just believe that. That's the funny thing is when people lie, they're just like, they'll just look at you with the blank stare. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to believe me. Yeah. Yep. You know, we can look shit up, bro. You know, that's the funny thing. You can look shit up and find out whether what somebody said is true. You know, that's the funny thing. That's funny. Here we go.
No. You know, I ain't gonna, walk around all macho like, like you just so, it's the real thing because I learned,
Now he's flossing on his lie, by the way. He's offered no proof whatsoever that what he just said is true. But that's the way it goes. Patterns, folks.
After maturing, that the synonym for being real is really being a fool. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret going to prison because prison is what ultimately made me the man I am today. Not saying I was.
That's the problem, though. We don't want prison to make men the way they are today because the return rate is way too high, and the men who stay out haven't turned their lives around at all.
To society before I went, but if it wasn't for where I went, I wouldn't definitely be on the path I am today.
So what he's saying is that he was going to probably, if he didn't commit what he did back then, what he said he didn't do, then he probably would have done it anyway. That's basically what he could only be saying right now.
You could be on a different path. How do you know what your 18 years would have been?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Who's to say? It's just not like saying, if I went back in them days, if I went back in time to ask me, would you tell now? You know what I'm saying? I can't go back there. I refuse to go back there, but it's all good.
Brina West says, I have heard that story so many times, and women actually wait on these men to get out. That is what's crazy. Bars, Brina. You're bringing it tonight, Brina. Jizzy's in the house. Jizzy says, women love a man from prison, even women with good careers, especially if they got kids and it's cookies. I'm afraid to say so, Jizzy, but yeah, you're right. For some reason, Jizzy, that's why this channel is here, because ladies, you need to break that. You need to break that pattern. I'm sorry if they've been to prison. There's a reason why they went to prison. It's that simple. This story about being a hero and taking the bid for somebody and all that kind of stuff. Nah.
Say something. I ain't spending 18 seconds in jail for anybody
right.
that did a crime.
What Kendra is doing very nicely is saying, dude, I know you're lying. Because it doesn't make any sense. None. Whoever you wanted to go to prison for, right? Obviously, that person didn't care about you because they obviously didn't tell the authorities they did it so you could be out of jail. You had your whole life ahead of you. If what you said was true, which I don't think it was. I just don't. That's crazy to me. Well, the moment you've been waiting for, Nesso in the house.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Did you get my message?
For 1 minute, I got to put my headphones on because I got to listen to every word that goes down on phone calls from prison. Here we go. Okay, getting along. I only wear these when I play phone calls from prison. Is that important? I swear. Let me dial it up here. Let me dial up my headphones. There we go. Here we go, folks.
What's the message?
Go read the message I sent you.
Sonya's pissed off. I gotta crank this up just a little bit so we have a little bit of volume going on here. I love to get my volume levels right. It's part of the life of a DJ. You got to have your volumes levels right. You got to get them right. You can't just play this stuff. You got to have your volume levels at that level.
Is it good? Because I don't need to hear nothing else raggedy.
No, it's very bad. So go look at it. And then
it's very bad.
Okay, let me know if the volume's good. 1 for good, 2 for too low, and 3 if it's too high. Here we go.
What is so bad about it? What is so bad? What is so bad?
It's very bad.
Okay.
So go look at it. No, matter of fact, hold on.
Okay, so what's going on right now is they just got some bad news. First, Nesto thought he had some cases dismissed and stuff and got out of some things that he got into, one of the 15, cases against him and whatnot. But it turned out to be a little bit different, and he ain't about to be happy at all. Here we go. Oh, let me drop the link because you know somebody out there might want to get their little link back on Sonya, and I'm gonna let that happen, you know. So I'm gonna put that link right in there. Here we go. Here we go. See y'all. Oh man, this is funny as hell already.
Hold on.
What is she? She is upset. They're upset.
Hold on.
There's always something. It's always something. Boy, I tell you, it's always something.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's always going to be something if you're doing something. If you're doing something wrong, it's always going to be something. That's the problem. You got to fix. That's something you got to fix yourself. You know, stay out of trouble. Well, it's too late. But you should have stayed out of trouble. Nasty Nesto, here we go.
This was a few days after Ernesto was charged with the allegations concerning the R word.
Wow. See, this is March 10th. He just got charged. He just got charged for allegations against the R word. And let me tell you something. This is the funny thing. This is his pattern of behavior. If he did the right thing, he wouldn't be here. Now he's in bigger trouble. No, Darnell, no, you don't get no cigarettes, bro. I don't smoke anyway. So anyway, here we go.
Call is between Ernesto.
That's a good point. Brina West says, let's get the likes up, bro. Let's get them up.
So, yeah, he said about retraining, so he said he gave you fine. You know, I got to know myself right now. My both guys just know that we can get that pay attention to I don't want to hear no more of that. I don't want to hear.
You don't want to hear what?
I don't want to hear nothing about bloggers.
It ain't a blogger. It's not a blogger. It's not a blogger. It's just a conversation that came out of your mouth.
Okay.
Oh man, I love this damn channel. I'm addicted to it, I'll tell you. Okay, see, what I love about this channel, about phone calls from prison, is like you get the real deal on how jail life is and how it has affected our community. Okay. The amount of, what should I call it, delusion he has caught up to him. He really thought he was not going to get caught. He got caught hot. And that's a lot. Here we go.
What the conversation was? I don't even believe I had no conversation really too much with him.
Okay, so in this conversation, you said.
How you know it's me? How you know it's me?
Oh my God!
You can hear his voice. If they did a voice patterns check, it would definitely be his. So he's actually denying the fact, that's a fact, that was him talking from the video, from the audio that Sonya was playing. That's how delusional this man is. Here we go.
How do I know it's you? It's a
Hold on, let me
call.
fucking talk. Let me fucking talk.
He's about to lose it, y'all. Here we go.
Don't cuss.
And I don't like to talk too much because, see, people not listening. You don't understand what's going on. There's a lot of AI going on right here. This is the second conversation I had in the past 6 months. No. You're not listening.
It ain't. Okay, listen. Don't hold your tongue right there. Don't even start with the AI crap with me because first of all, I'm on the first half of the call, and it's not an AI.
Is it a problem? Is it a call? Is it a problem? Is it something I said wrong? Did I say something wrong?
Yeah, it's exactly, and it came out of your mouth.
Damn, he is so mad. He is so mad. The truth, people. Let me tell you something. There are people that really cannot stand the truth, especially when it makes them look bad. They really can't. And Nesto is one of them.
Mouth, and it's not AI.
I don't know what it is. I don't even really want to hear at this point right
No,
now.
you just want to hear it because
I
you
don't
said it
want-
out your mouth.
I don't really
Okay,
want.
then you know what? You don't want to hear it. That's fine.
No, I don't.
Read
You know
what
what?
I.
Because I'm on a recorded line. I'm on a
That's
recorded
fine.
line. You
Well,
know,
now he's worried about being on a recorded line when the L when people start shaking L's in front of him.
they give a fuck about me anyway. Any little dirt they can get on me, they that's what they want. Now you giving them some more?
Listen.
It's something you said I said?
Yes, it's something you
Okay,
said.
did I say something about you? So if I
Yes.
Well, let me
You
fucking
said
go
it
read it.
about
I'll call you
you.
back. Let me go read it. I got to get out of character for nothing.
Damn.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
So what happened was this. He probably said something bad about Sonya to somebody else. It upset Sonya. Sonya jammed him up. And now he's got to get off the phone because he knows he doesn't have to listen to it. He knows what he said, but he has to get off the phone so he could cool down and then think up the best lie he can to keep her on the hook. That's what's going down. Let me go on to the next call. Here we go. We're going to keep it going. Here we go.
This video contains the next call between Nesto and Sonya after their breakup call. It was made one day after on March 11th, 2024. You'll hear
Phoenix Soul in the house. Jizzy says this: women get wet if you go to jail. Even tell them you're in the game somewhere in their primal DNA is a turn on. Yeah, and unfortunately, there are some women who do. I won't say all because that's not true. Phoenix Soul is in the house. Good seeing you, Phoenix Soul. Phoenix Soul. Here we go. Hold it.
Ernesto tells Sonya that he talked to Dre and that Lamont offered to pay his bond. They also talk about the jail call that made Sonya mad. Take a listen.
Hello?
Hi.
How you doing?
Fine.
Okay, so how you feeling today? First of all, before I get to talking, because I ain't going to talk
Oh
long.
my God. I had a medical emergency. I had a medical emergency on the plane.
What?
Oh, what happened? I felt hot. I felt lightheaded. Felt like I was passed out. Oh, this is
Damn.
I had to get a stewardess.
Get a what?
A stewardess.
Oh.
I had to get water. I don't know if I was dehydrated, hot flashing, felt like I was gonna faint. I
That sounds like a Tia. Let's keep it going.
was feeling anxiety. I was like, oh my God, I want to die up in this joint.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry you're feeling bad today.
Yeah, I know. I bounced back. It was only a moment. It was like maybe 30 minutes on the plane. I'm cool now.
Okay.
All right, Camo in the house. Camo's in the house.
So,
Eat,
I
pray,
already
yoga.
apologize for what went on. So I done did that yesterday. It's a new day today.
Break up to make up is all they do. Damn, I sound good.
I'll be forgiven for that.
Is that what we doing?
Phoenix Soul, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, Phoenix Soul.
Hold up. Let me finish now, because I ain't trying to trip out on this phone too much. Too, this is an important day. And I came too far. So I apologize for that. I already did that already. So
His apology is a manipulation, but at least he seems like he's doing the right thing. At least he seems like he's doing the right thing. I got my phone calls from prison headset ready to go. I'm gonna hear every single sound they say. Here we go.
I move. You say you're expert of personality, so you should know that already. And first of all, when you told me that day I was going through so much stuff, you already know that. So I ain't finna go through all that. All right. Second of all, I talked to Dre a few minutes ago.
You talking to who?
I talked to Dre a few minutes ago, and I told him straight up, everybody know this is a recorded phone call. Everybody listening. And
I'll be right back, folks.
I didn't tell Lamont that I want him to get me out on bond. He suggested he would get me out on bond. I didn't ask him. He said he would. So I called Dre this morning, and he asked me a couple of questions, and I told him, he said, He gonna see what he gonna do. And then he would tell me about the phone call that was released out yesterday. He told me that part. We didn't really discuss it at all. He just told me about it. You understand where I'm at?
Go ahead.
Okay. He told me about that part. And
Okay, let me stop this for a minute. Quite honestly, this drop soap, Nesta. I mean, just think about it. Really, quite honestly, Sonya, even you may or like her, not like Sonya, but even she doesn't deserve. I mean, she needs to realize this dude is all about himself. So, I mean, maybe it would be too helpful to her if she was making a boatload of money off of this, but apparently she probably isn't. And she probably won't. This guy, she knows this guy is all bad. She knows this guy is all bad. There is no reason for her to be around this man at all. But she is. And this is the problem. This is basically look at as today's patterns of behavior as a survival guide, especially for women, but really people in general. You just got to take yourselves away from people that have bad karma, bad souls, and bad information, and bad habits and bad patterns. Here we go.
And he said the person just keep on doing this intentional stuff out every week or something, every week something. And he told me that he got videos of me and the daughter riding around having a good time. He told me all that. Oh, okay. And so then
He watched a lot of stuff because I don't see none of that stuff. But go ahead. I only pay attention to one site, so I don't watch all the other sites. It's very exhausting.
yeah, but he broke it down. I said, so was anything was wrong? He said, listen, man, just keep doing what you're doing. Folks got to keep doing what they're doing. These folks want everybody to be divided. We all know what you're going through. You are
No, they don't. You did so much that you're going through too much. This is on him. This is what I was talking about. So you reap what you sow, and sooner or later, the bills come due. I'm telling you, the bills come due. And what he doesn't understand is
some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
But then
swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you?
I gotta play that one more time.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you?
I apologize.
Oh.
So
man.
I did that. So what I'm saying now is good things are happening. So I explained to him. He asked me about the 400,000, and I told him, broke it down to him. So my knowledge is 400,000, 50,000, 51,000, and $400. That's what I get my guy in my bond supposed to be right now.
So I guess what he's saying is his 10% is $50,400 because he had 5, 4, whatever. I guess he got lucky. Quite honestly, I don't think they need to let this guy out. But it just shows you how little these people care about him because he could have bonded out a long time ago and never did. He barely had enough to get lawyers. So if he has lawyers, he probably has like a public defender. And so that just tells you really, honestly, how much these people care.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. I guess so. One girl was telling me, the one I was talking to the one I was talking to out of Miami, she told me 60, but I don't know if she actually did any calculations. So you got today's hearing.
Okay, let me tell you about that for you because I ain't been asleep. You worry me and shit. So when you worry me, I can't sleep. So But you already know that already.
No, I don't know that, but go ahead.
Yeah, you do know that.
Act natural under pressure in the house. Under pressure.
Do know that. So.
No, I don't, but go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So let me finish what I'm gonna say. Okay. So not Pinocchio, but what is his name? Joe. Joe needs to know so he can tell his person that he worked for that my co-defendant has been out on bond for a whole year on a signature bond.
I already wrote the judge and told her that this morning.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Man.
All right. Okay. Well, that's why I can't sleep. You're all in my damn head. All right. So this other bond company.
He can't sleep because they know they got him, and they got him good too. They got him good. They got him good too. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a bond thing. You know, he was going through his bond hearing. They were talking about this and that, and then they said, "So we got to drop the charge over here because he dropped the charge, but don't worry." And then the judge goes, "Yeah, we'll drop the charge on that. Is he peach or something?" So then there's nothing worse than maybe they did or didn't. I don't think they even dropped the CP charges, but then he gets hit with an R charge, which is a lot. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. So he got some issues he got to work through that he's not going to work through. To me, he's in the right place. Here we go.
I'm trying to call it so I can see what the
You make sure that they mention it when you. Oh no, you're not going to be beside them in court, are you?
No, I can't talk. They mute me the whole time.
Oh, okay. So I need to check.
Yeah, there ain't nothing for you to say. They're going to tell you what's up, and that's how it goes down, my man.
Go ahead. But go ahead. I wrote her before I took off. I wrote her on the plane. So I emailed her. So hopefully she'll check her email. She should before court. But I didn't mention that to her. That she got on the signature file with 17 charges since April of 2022.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
You ain't off the hook, but go ahead.
Yeah, she's still mad.
Okay, so so I'm gonna call, he has a car practice right now, so I'm gonna call him back in about 2 hours, and so we can.
Who you gonna call back?
I'm gonna call Dre back in 2 hours.
Oh, your bestie. Go ahead.
Call him back in 2 hours so we can get this thing started up. What's going on? And he said, "Well, you got all them bonds. They said you got hoes everywhere." I said, "No, I don't have no hoes everywhere. That's not true." I said, "They didn't read the shit all right." I said, time of statute of limitation has been out. I said, I forgot to tell them that my wallet and shit when my truck got broke in. So I got all that documented, all that, and this food didn't even.
This is funny. He really thinks he's gonna get out. He's got. I'm telling you, he's got. Charges in every area code.
Go look what I asked him to do. Go look the shit up. Everything I'm talking about, all you got to do is go look the shit up and see what I'm saying is true. My facts is accurate. Okay. Did they do that? No, they did not. So, and the show that he talking about, some California, that wasn't none of me. That was somebody else using my shit home. I got all that shit documented. So when I got
you just gonna have to fix it when you get done with everything. You have to get rid of all your other outstanding warrants. You don't want to get pulled over somewhere. And
the key word is other outstanding warrants. I'm telling you, this is bad. This is bad. This is the type of man you stay away from. This is just that kind of dude. Men like this, men who think like this.
Man, I already got pulled over. Them folks had to let me go because it was in the system. Yeah, so I already know what's going on. They them folks just lied to keep me in here. So, and Pinocchio.
Yeah, I didn't get that either. When Camo, I think when he's talking hoes, he's talking charges. What they've code talked charges to be hoes. You know what I mean? He's got hoes. Dun, 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 dun. In every area code. carrier code. He's got hoes. He means charges. In every codes, in every area code. Let me shut up. I know you guys are just impressed by my singing. You're impressed by my singing, but let me keep going. Here we go.
Is he supposed to be going to court today? Which one? Who's going to court?
Hold. The other one going today, but that's why I sent you a letter, so you'll see all that. You're just behind schedule right now.
I have a question for everybody out there. So how many charges does somebody have to get that, let's say, you like or respect to the point where you start to really question them? Where you like say, you know something, dude, I mean, I'm a fan of yours or whatever, like Diddy, or, you know, so how many charges or how many, you know, restraining orders and how many, you know, how much of a rap sheet do they have to have for you to really, you know, say, okay, this is not the right person to be around? I'm just asking, you know, I'm just asking. Rackle says, what? What? Okay, let's keep it going. Here we go. Welcome, Rackle. Good seeing you.
No, I'll be at the house in like 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, all that what you need. The question you just right in front of you.
Rackle's breaking it down real accurate. One charge, one allegation. That's enough.
Everything in front of you right there. You can see everything. So I tried to call goddamn brother. He ain't up yet. You know, he don't get up to 12, 1 o'clock. So, and I already
Well, you
know
just call him after court because you need this. You need to figure out what this is saying too.
Yeah.
So that's part of it. So nobody really could do anything until after today.
Yeah, but Dre leaving. He go to work tomorrow. I didn't know he was off all last week. I didn't know that.
You don't know, but that's a very bad sign. When you don't know your best friend has been off for a week, that tells you that Dre did not want to talk to him at all. Okay? It seems not much. It's a lot.
But he going
Oh,
back
your
to
friend?
tomorrow. Yeah, he go back to work tomorrow. So. Yeah. So. Yeah.
You're about to kill us.
Yeah. It's time you get out of here now. It's time. Yeah.
Yes, you get your head cracked to the white meat.
It's already cracked. Shit, it's been cracked. Goddamn, went up over goddamn to put my name all out there like some piece of shit. Yeah.
He thinks his name is still good. That's the funny thing. I don't know what that is. Criminals, please.
They had me all like that, like a real clown. Still do. Yeah. But it's okay. I'm gonna bounce back. Yeah. But anyway, so that's kind of it. That's kind of it. So I apologize again. Don't know what for, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
You saying you don't know what you're apologizing for?
Because I ain't there. I can't see what you see. I can't see.
I was trying to let you hear what I heard.
I don't want.
Yeah, you don't want to hear. You really don't want to hear that.
No, hold on.
It's your words out your mouth with no pressure. So
there you go with that slick. Now I'm trying to tell you.
Your mouth slicker than mine, but I can get there.
No, it ain't.
You a lie.
It ain't that slick.
She sounds a little bit more skeptical now. Sonya's starting to sound a little bit skeptical and impatient. Maybe she'll finally get it. We'll see sooner or later. I think she'll hang around soon, to find out, if she can get anything out of this. But that's about it.
It ain't that slick.
Anyway.
Okay. So
and you're hilarious.
Okay, all right, Darryl. I appreciate it. I sure appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, well, you need to drink you some water and get yourself together then.
I drank some water on the plane because I felt like I was dehydrated, hot flashing, and all kind of.
Well, if you drink water on the plane, she flew to see this dude, nearly had a heart attack, and now he's giving her this grief.
Crazy stuff.
You don't drink that alkaline water? You drink that?
I drink spring water. They said drink spring water in a glass
It's alkaline.
bottle. So I drink glass bottle spring water.
Oh yeah. He's supposed to take care. He's supposed to take care of Henry since he got out the other one.
Whoa, Pinocchio.
Yeah, because he got out the other one.
So he's trying to do that so that he don't have to pay no money back.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, that dude is straight up clown. Straight up clown. Straight up clown. That still ain't gonna amount to what the hell he was talking about. You ain't doing nothing but none of those. And I told the judge that. He did nothing. He hasn't done anything since May.
They have never been happy with the judicial system. It has not been good for this dude. He's very good though. He's very good at making himself not seem like he's in a bad in a bad situation as he is. But no, he ain't getting out. He ain't getting out anytime soon. It's a shame, but it's the name of the game.
Of last year. Because
Some things are funky, but then some things are lame. And he's lame.
June is when he called off talking about, I got, what is that stuff calling this chicken pox, that old people situation. He said he had that and he couldn't go to court and didn't do anything after that. Nothing. That was it.
Okay. Well, today's gonna be a good day today. It's gonna be a great day today.
Is
Sure it is. Yes, it is. It sure is.
It gotta be for you. I don't worry about me. It's gonna be a good day for you.
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I can stop sitting up here whining and crying. Yep.
You should be whining and crying and smacking yourself is what you need to be doing.
What?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Circle, circle, laugh, laugh.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I ain't gonna say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
They talk so much small talk. I swear. Let me see if I can see. I don't want to miss anything, but at the same time, I don't want to keep them moving.
Excuses.
What we
No.
talking about? We
Because you.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Go ahead. What you hear? What you hear?
I'm gonna go by what somebody told me now. And
Let me see here.
that's fine. I don't like them in my ears anyway, so I'm grateful for that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Man, I had too much stuff to bring back anyway.
Small talk.
Man, it's time to
They got a quota to meet. They protesting.
Man.
Okay, so this is my YouTube record.
Let me go forward.
I done seen goddamn you get pissed off somebody or somebody get pissed off and you still try to take the high road and fix it. So don't talk that. Don't bring that to me now.
Oh, you better name this scenario because that is not me.
Yeah, it is you. It is you. So don't.
No, it's
don't,
not.
Well, don't laugh if it ain't you then, because you just laugh. So that's you.
It's not me. I tell you, I don't.
Right. That's crazy. That is so crazy right there. Let me tell you. Let me drop the link one more time. Here we go. We're going to keep this going, though. I mean, this is crazy. That was all small talk right here. But, this is what happened before. Here we go.
Calling them, talking to them.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, this is wait, no, I think I did this one.
Oh, y'all ain't never come to me and ask me. Yes, we did.
Yes, it did.
Okay, let me go with this one right here. This one's hot off the presses, folks.
Hey, hello.
Talk fast. It's got $1 left and it's gonna go up.
Okay, this is what's cool about this. This is just a couple weeks ago, March 12th. Let's see what happened with him after he got his R charge on there. So now he has CP, which is child something. Then he has R, and we all know what that means. And then he has a bunch of scammer charges, and then he has some couple other ones that could be R's and child stuff. So he's got a little bit of, he's got some things to work through. That's for sure.
That is my social I sent you.
I know, I got it.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but when you get some more money on there, I need to call you and Dion on the same line. I need to talk to both of y'all, because this is not making no sense to me. None of it's making no sense.
No, you in prison, bro. You should have thought about common sense before you started doing all the shit you did that put you in there. I mean, come on. There's a point where it's like, look at all these patterns. Look. It's not that they're just charges, but they're charges. A lot of them, they happened at different times from different situations and in different places and even different, states. That's his pattern. It's not like there was one incident and he got 15 charges in one incident. That's not what happened. He got charges all over the place over time, and he's let me go back to it.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. Listen, I'm not a fool. I don't talk about people that doing something for me. I know it ain't none of me talking now. You saying it's another? I know it ain't none of me. I know it ain't none of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care what.
Look, oh, come on, man.
Nobody. I know it ain't none of me. I ain't got to fucking lie. I ain't never lied to you. So I know it ain't fucking me.
You in there because you did lie, fool. You either lied in actions or you lied. Look,
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail. Period.
I mean, let me make that point.
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail. Period.
And what's going to happen when you get to jail?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
We need to start advocating for men who want to be with men.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
So when you do get someone on there,
You just don't remember. That's what it is.
No,
Because it was July.
What?
It was in July. You probably just don't remember. It's a lot of phone calls. You're not going to remember all of them. And the way you said it kind of passively. You didn't say it like it was the bulk of the conversation. So it's the way you said it, you may not remember because he didn't. He just chuckled and then said, yeah, that she can't afford me. Talking about his girl and the job premium.
Oh shit, she's on that. He said something about, most women want me, but they can't afford me kind of stuff. And now she's taking this. She's not liking it. Let's put it that way.
I'm gonna say it right now. If that kill our relationship, fuck it, man. I'm going to the whole day, man. I can't take this shit anymore.
Spaghetti-o. Yeah, I forgot about that one, huh? Here we go.
I'll do that.
I'm done, man.
I already told you.
I'm done, man. I'm done.
No.
No. Yesterday.
No, they're not. That's just listen.
Man,
just hush. Just hush. You're not done. You're not done. Did you read what I said? Did you read what I said?
You're done. So
No, before that, I said the two things that you need that I said that I would do, I said I'm going to do. And those are two things to get that biggest thing off of you. I said I would still do that because
dang, this is like a manipulator battle, Manipulacons fire.
You do not deserve to go to jail for something you did not do. I'm not.
The problem is not whether he did anything, it's how much he did.
That mad. So therefore I said, I'm still going to do that. So you're not done because if that big thing come off of you, you're good. And those two things that I'm doing.
Man, she knows he did it too. That's the funny thing. She knows he did it, but she's still going to stick by him. That's crazy.
It's the thing that's going to get you off of that if it proves what it proves. So
I'm gonna call Deontay.
I sent Dre the number to Joe, so he got Joe's number.
He's not finna call him. Ain't nobody doing that for me like that. I don't care if nobody mad or whatever. That shit is not what they say it is.
It is what it is, cuz it is what it is. They don't gonna spend all this time to
Well, he said that he's gonna help you with your mom.
Listen, man, I'm talking about. You know what? Something gonna make me start talking, and I don't want to do that. I ain't trust nothing after what I saw yesterday. Okay, them folks said I had this going.
Fulton County is just an unorganized situation. That's all that is.
Man,
It's very unorganized. And then I looked at, like I told you, like when I read the stuff that you sent me, the other thing that they try to get put on you is in Arizona. So I don't even know why that's out of their jurisdiction. So why is that even like what they should have put in motion for the jurisdictions in those two big situations?
Oh, listen to the lawyer now. Sonia, the lawyer. Well, not. But anyway, the Rap Girl breaks it down like this. I'd really like to know what the BMWs get for all they do. I guess they just like losing or winning booby prizes.
Have.
Bars.
That shouldn't even be. I don't care where you started.
Listen, man, none of this shit means nothing. None of this is nothing. Straight up, none of this is nothing. That's what I'm saying. This is not me. This is not me.
It is you. It is you. You have a pattern of this behavior. This is not the only allegation you have, which turned into a charge.
Bullshit is just done. I'm just being straight up with you. I'm burnt out.
Well, like I said, I'm working on the two things. I'm getting the thing notarized so I can take it to the bank and get that. And then I'm going to take the other thing and fax it so I can get the other stuff. And then I'm going to put that where it need to go. You know what I'm saying? So.
Let's say something. That DA, that lady don't give a fuck about none of that shit. She is a.
That's okay. That's okay.
She don't
That's
give
okay.
a fuck. But I saw her yesterday. The way her attitude was yesterday, she's like, man, I don't give a fuck if you put it in or not. That's exactly.
That's okay. It's going to be put in. It's going to be put in all over the place too. It's going to be put in all over the place. So
I'm
it's
just
going to
saying
be.
straight up what I saw.
Well, okay, that's fine. But like I told you, that whole county is the whole country is looking at that county for what's going on with Fannie. And
That's not even gonna. It's not gonna even matter. The Rap Girl breaks it down like this. In regard to BM in general, black men in general, they are accustomed to being degenerates without consequences. I mean, it seems like Ernesto is a good example.
bigger people that's interested in any and everything that's fucked up with that DA's office right now. Bigger than this little stupid YouTube shit. Way bigger. So
Now YouTube's stupid, but she's on it all the time.
I told you, the more light on the situation, the better it is. So don't worry about that. Because again, they're coming for her office and how she runs it. Not just this case, but every case that she does. And if that's what you got to do, then that's what you got to do.
Wait a minute. She's trying to compare this. She's trying to compare this man to a lawyer or somebody else who's highfalutin. That's not how it works. This guy's a thug. Admit he's a thug and move on.
Or me, particularly. So don't worry about that.
I'm worried about everything.
I know.
I'm worried about everything because see, my hands are tired. I can't do nothing. I can't even make a peace. I have nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. I have nothing.
Now he's finally getting it. He has nothing. But watch him work it some other way. Watch.
Nothing.
Okay, well, you know what?
I'm going to call him, and I'm going to say what I got.
You're going to call him and let him know what it is. I sent him the phone number, so he has it.
No,
So
I'm
I'm
telling he not nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody anymore. I'm just.
No, don't do that. You can't do that.
No.
You cannot do that.
Nobody don't give a fuck. They say they do.
Ooh, he mad. Act Natural and the Precious breaks it down like this. She really doesn't have a life, unfortunately. I agree, Act Natural.
Okay, they don't.
Well,
anything. Everybody
listen,
say anything.
listen.
They don't give a
I
yeah.
don't care anymore. I don't.
Well, no, you can't be like that. So
No,
what
I
you
gotta
have
be like
to,
that, 'cause what I
no,
saw
you
last
can't
night-
be like that with you though.
Well, see, he can be like that. He's like that now. That's why he's where he's at, wearing that orange. The Rat Girl breaks it down like this: the pastor got away with what he did because of BMWs and the stupidity of religion. Bam. That's black male worshippers, by the way, folks. Here we go.
You can't be like that. So what you have to do is talk to him, and he gonna have to either be the friend that he say he is of 30-something years and help his friend who helped him, or he gonna show you what type of friend.
Act natural under pressure. You nailed it. She is not so invested, but too invested. But so invested is so invested. It's true.
I'm telling you right now. I'm just tired of talking, man. I'm tired of talking. And nobody's never fucking listening to what I'm saying. And you're talking in code. And fuck the code. Fuck all that. Nobody's not listening. Okay. And I'm trying to cuff my mouth because I'm not trying to exploit nobody's personality. Nobody's not listening to what I'm saying.
You're in prison. Everybody's listening to what you're saying. You're on a recorded line, sir.
You can talk about anything as long as it's not your defense.
No, I don't want to say it because you already mad. You pissed off. Everybody fucking pissed off. Everybody
Well, I got valid reason because I heard what I heard. But
No,
anyway, look,
you know what?
it's not.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You stay with
Hey,
you guys.
like to wish New Diamond a good night. She's not feeling well. Let's keep it going now.
If you got your valid reason, I apologize. You already said last night you don't give a fuck about no apologies. You don't give about no sorry.
So you can't
don't
say
give about
sorry for something you said and you
No,
meant.
no, I'm
You
gonna say
meant it.
if I said it, I said it. And I'm saying what I'm finna say now. Nobody don't give a fuck about me. They just talking. They just fucking talking. You do what you had to do. Now you mad.
No, he finally gets it. He actually does get it. Really, truly, honestly, nobody cares about him. And nobody really should. I mean, he's had a deplorable life. Not what I mean is that the life he lived, but the life that he forced on other people. He treated other people like crap, and now he's reaping the negative benefits of that.
Pissed off. Like, fuck this nigga. I don't give a damn. That's how he feels about me. That's what you're saying. That's what everybody fucking saying. So who gives a fuck?
Damn, he is killing my algorithm. That's for sure. Here we go.
Just fuck it, man.
I'm just going off of how what you talked about me. Because the way you talked about me, it was given that.
Sound like it don't even sound right.
It don't, but I heard it. I heard it. I heard it.
And if I say
Well, you know what?
I say,
Dang.
no negative shit.
You mad, bro?
For me, it was the truth. You didn't hear from me. I can't fucking miss.
Yeah, but the way
I mean, this is just a perfect example that people, they get like overjoyed when they hear charges dropped or case or something was dropped. They don't realize that that's regular. Then they come back. Because that might it might be something clerical. It might be something like they want to hire a new lawyer, so they drop the charges, and then the new lawyer brings back more charges. Or it might be something that, for some reason, they got something better in store. They got something a lot better in store. So, they might they might dismiss one charge, and then another one comes up. And then another one, and then another one. Damn, I sound good tonight. Here we go.
You said it. You said I didn't come looking for her. She came looking for me. You said it just like that. Okay, so all right. So you need to play it.
You nailed it, Bridget. She definitely needs to get a life. She really needs to this is a perfect example of when it's over.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you for watching. Please like.
Yeah, please like and subscribe. Look, let me tell you something. This is a great channel. She even has, a t-shirt you can get. I thought she had a coffee mug too, but I don't see it here. But damn, let me tell you, this is hilarious. I got one more for you. One more. Here we go.
We're following some breaking news right now. Homeland Security raiding the homes of Sean Diddy Combs. This is his home in Star Island. Live pictures where Homeland Security investigations.
Let me fast forward to that. We saw that.
Is all catching.
Okay, here we go.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. All of
Here we go. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here we go. Cat Williams breaks it down. This is the truth right here. Here we go. One more time.
Or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024.
Cat Williams seems to have been right all along when he claimed that music executive Sean Diddy's days as a free man are numbered. The comedian made these claims earlier on this year during his interview with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay podcast.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024.
All these big D deviants are going to catch H in 2024. I tried to tell everybody. Nobody would listen to me. Here we go.
Well, it now seems that Diddy's time has officially run out. For context, Sean Diddy Combs' 3 properties have been raided by federal agents. Earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI New York, executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation. With assistance from HSI Los Angeles,
his mind was telling him no, but his body was telling him, hey, yes.
HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available, a Homeland Security Investigations representative said in a statement to People. On Monday afternoon, TMZ reported that federal cops...
He's coming out. He wants the world to know that his ghetto flow
arrived at the rapper's LA home with helicopters above the property. The outlet says the case is in relation to human T allegations. A video from Fox 11 showed Diddy's sons Justin and Christian King Combs.
What a legacy to give to your kids. What a legacy to give to them. You know, the legacy of banditry, rated PG by JD. You know, it's let's see, what's another jam he'd had? Obviously, I need one more jam. I mean, let's see here. I mean, he really didn't, you know, he produced them, but yeah, let me play one. Let me play one more. You know? Here we go.
In handcuffs outside of their Beverly Hills home.
This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago.
In any
then some
intimate with Combs. She says Combs also essayed her friend. The lawsuit claims the encounter left Gardner shocked and traumatized. And
I mean, it's like, I mean, wow.
As she got dressed, Hall allegedly barged into the room, pinned her down, and forced her to have S with him. Gardner claims that Combs came to the home she shared with her friend a few days later.
I mean, that's degeneracy for you right there at its fine worst. I mean, come on, man.
And allegedly attacked her again. He came to the house looking for the friend because he was worried she would...
So where is this protection and provision that they're that we're supposed to supply? I don't see it happening right now. Anyway, y'all, this has been a great live. It's been all the way live. We got more coming at you. Check out don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure that you got the full subscribe on so you can get all the good stuff, get all the new lives that jump out. Okay. And, he is horrible, Bridget. I mean, he's the worst of the worst. And, but anyway, folks, let me hit that beat. Here we go. It's DJ Torch on 1 and 2. I'd like to thank everybody for coming through.
It's not hard to
In the house.
Cause I'm addicted to the good life.
The Rat Girl. Act natural under pressure. Bridget.
No need to say where we are heading now, babe.
New Diamond.
I follow to the edge of it all.
Kittens in Caskets.
To the edge of it all.
Miss RV in the Clouds.
So tell your good lies. Cause I'll find no better one.
Phoenix Soul. K Brown. Eat, Pray Yoga. Brina West.
So tell your good lies.
Jizzy B, Jizzy B.
Cause I'll find no better one.
Darnell Elliott.
Susceptible lies. Before the moment flies.
Conscious Mind Love.
It's not a problem.
Feisty Black
I
Tina.
know what I'm getting into. Yes. Yeah. Nothing can stop me. Cause I'm addicted to what you like. Realize.
R3D.
The way I follow.
Mistress Newbie.
Need to say
Break it down, break it down.
where we are heading now, babe.
Break it down, break it down.
Follow to the edge of it all.
Break it down one time.
So tell your good lies. Cause I'll find a better one. Yeah. Susceptible lies. Before the moment flies.
Oh yeah. Break it down.
Tell your good lies. Cause I'll find a better one.
Check out our show tomorrow. Oh.
Susceptible lies. Before the moment flies.
Thanks everyone.